before start modeling, we will do some adjustments in Blender. Go to editing, preferences, and go to add-ons. Here, search for node Wrangler, loop tools, and extra objects. Activate both extra objects. Go to these 3 lines and save preferences, but you can check this autosave preference. If your keyboard don't have numpad like my keyboard, go to edit, preferences, and go to input and check this emulate numpad. Now, viewer layer, click in this icon and activate this selectable and disable in view parts. In the last adjustments, go to scene properties and units. I prefer work with length with centimeters. Okay, you can change for kilometers, meters, millimeters, but I prefer centimeters. Let's put the reference image into Blender. First, in Scene Collection, right-click, New Collection, press F2 for rename, reference, enter, and the mouse into viewport, press Shift-A, image, reference. You can download this reference image, link in the description below. Double-click in this image, press G, Z. With your scroll mouse button to rotate the viewport camera, press G, Y, and move. Press 1, and with the data properties, select the opacity. You can change the image opacity. I will put 0.5, and now I will click in this mouse icon to lock my collection. Now I can click on the image. Now we will add a cube. Shift A, but first click on Studio in the Scene Collection or Scene Collection. Press Shift A and Cube, and here we will adjust the size for centimeters, because this sword have 40 centimeters. I will click in this icon, mouse, for I can click in the image, select the cube, Shift Z, okay. Press Shift Z for transparent mode, select the reference image and press S to size, to scale the image. Press Shift Z, scale, uh, sorry, GZ, S to scale, GZ, S to scale again, and look good. Now I can delete this cube, select the cube, Shift Z to, then press Del. Now I can lock my reference image again. Now you start modeling. First, right click in the scene collection, select, press F2, and rename for Sword. Press Shift A, mesh, single vert, add single vert. Select vertex mode, G, Z, DZ again, G, X, E to extrude, E to extrude again, and move, E to extrude, E to extrude again, G, X. Now go to object mode, go to modifiers, and add mirror modifier. Check the clipping. Go to edit mode again. Select the bottom vertex. E, X. Select the top vertex. E. Okay. Now go to object mode and apply mirror modifier. Back to edit mode. Select the vertex. X, dissolve vertex. Leave mouse into vertex. Press L to select all vertex. And press F to fill. Press I. Move the mouse. Hold the Ctrl and move the mouse. Go to object mode, modifiers, and add mirror modifier again. Now change the axis to U and check clip. Apply mirror modifier. The blade is done. Press F2 to rename for blade. Press enter. Shift A, mesh, single vert, add single vert. Select the vertex mode. GZ, GZ again. E to extrude, X. And now repeat the same process of the blade. Select clipping, back to edit mode, E to extrude, X, back to object mode, and apply mirror modifier. Back to edit mode, select the top vertex and bottom, X, dissolve vertices. Press L to select all, and press F to fill. E to extrude, move the mouse. Press L to select all. G, Y. S to scale. S, Y. Go to face mode and select the front face. Press Shift and select the back face. Press I. Hold Ctrl and move the mouse. Press F2 and rename this piece for sup underscore blade. Now press Shift A, mesh cylinder, change the radius and depth to 10 centimeters, and change the vertices for 18. S to scale, GZ, S to scale again, S to scale a little bit, SX. Now Ctrl A, rotation and scale. Go to edit mode, edge mode, press Alt and click in the edge. Now press Ctrl B and move the mouse, and use the scroll the mouse to add more segments. Go to object mode again and rename to sup underscore handle. Now press Shift J, mesh, cylinder, GZ, S to scale, S to scale again, and GZ. SJ scale, Ctrl A, rotation scale, go to edit mode, select face mode, and select the face below. Press DZ, go to object mode again, F2 and rename to handle. Now press Shift A, mesh, single vert, go to vertex mode, and repeat the same process about the sup handle. Apply the mirror, go to edit mode, select this middle vertex, X, delete vertex, the sole vertex, sorry. E to extrude, L to select all, G, Y, G, Z, go to face mode, select the front face, press shift and select the back face. Now press I, move the mouse, hold Ctrl, move the mouse, press I again, move the mouse, hold Ctrl, move the mouse again. Now go to object mode, press F2 and rename to below underscore handle. Click in this arrow and select face orientation. You can see I have some pieces in red color. Select the blade first, go to edit mode, select the all blade and press shift N. Sometimes you need clicking inside the option. Repeat this process with the other pieces. Now select the blade, right click, set orange into geometry. Repeat this for the other pieces. Now go to edit mode with blade selected, vertex edge mode, sorry. Press F3 and search for select sharp edges. Make sure the sharpness have 30. Now pressing shift, click the edges for the blade. I can select all blade. Now press Ctrl A, mark sharp. Right click, shade out smooth. we'll do the same thing for the other piece. For this piece, you go to edit mode, face mode, and select this above face and press X, delete face. Back to object mode and shades mode. With the handle, I can delete the birth face, top and bottom. Select, pressing Shift, X, delete faces. Now, we will create a simple texture for our low password. Go to Material, click in New, and rename for sword underscore M. Press Ctrl I for selecting the other pieces. Press Shift and click in the blade. Ctrl L and select Link Materials. Now the sword, all pieces have the same material. Now click in UV Editing. Scroll the mouse here and click the Viewport Shading. Go to Materials. In the basic color, we can see the yellow ball. Click there and select Image Texture. Click in Open and select the Simple Palette color. Click in this image icon and select Simple Palette color. You can see our palette. Click in this word, scroll and select Edit Mode. Select all the faces in Sword, press U, project from view. Now press S to scale and move the UV island to a gradient where you want. In this case, I will select this gradient. Press S, X, Go to object mode and repeat this process for the other pieces. Now we will export to Unreal Engine 5. But first, we will add triangulate modifier. In coadd method, selecting the build, press Ctrl I to select invert, hold Shift and select the blade, press Ctrl L and copy modifiers. Now all pieces have the same modifiers, including the smooth and triangulate. You can see the wireframe, all pieces are triangulated. Now select the all pieces, go to File, Export, and select FBX. Choose a folder what you want to save. Rename it for low poly underscore sword. Click on selected objects. Click in Mesh. And click Export FBX. I have the Unreal open. Select the games, blank. In this folder, you can select the folder what you want to save. In this part, change nothing. And in project name, I rename the project for low poly underscore sword and click in create. If you don't have this piece, click Ctrl space and Ctrl space to disable. Click in content folder, right click and select new folder. Rename it to sword, double click to open. Now drag and drop the FBX into Unreal Engine. Make sure the combine meshes is selected. Now import all. You can close this message log, drag and drop the low poly into a scene. If this video helped you, consider to subscribe in the channel and like the video. Thank you for watching.